When I think about the concept of the Buddha, I often find myself drawn into the rich tapestry of history that surrounds it. Most people, when they hear Buddha, immediately think of Siddhartha Gautama, the man who reached enlightenment over 2,600 years ago. It's almost like he's the face of Buddhism, almost synonymous with the practice itself. But there's so much more to this story than just one man. Siddhartha, also known as Shakyamuni Buddha, represents just a single thread in a much broader and more intricate lineage of awakened beings. This lineage, which stretches back into ancient times and reaches far into the future, consists of numerous Buddhas who have graced our world and those yet to come. Let's take a moment to reflect on one of these earlier Buddhas, Dipamkara. I find his story captivating, not just because of the mystical light surrounding his birth, this brilliant illumination that supposedly filled the world, but also because of the significance of his prophecy regarding Shakyamuni's future enlightenment. It's a beautiful reminder of how connected we all are, weaving through time in a way that ties the past to the present. Unfortunately, like many teachings, Dipamkara's insights seem to have faded from common consciousness, lost in the sands of time. Yet his legacy, like that of many Buddhas, speaks to the continuity of wisdom that exists through ages. As I dive deeper into the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha, I'm constantly reminded of how they have influenced countless individuals, just like me, who seek understanding in a complex world. But there's a common thread here: the inevitability of change. The teachings we cherish today, like those of Shakyamuni, are bound to be interpreted in different ways as time progresses. Just as the future holds the promise of Maitreya, the future Buddha, it's a testament to the cyclical nature of wisdom and how it can provide hope for generations to come. The presence of Maitreya highlights the fact that as one door closes, another opens, creating a beautiful continuity of thought and understanding. I think it's fascinating to see how these Buddhas are often depicted together: Dipamkara, Shakyamuni, and Maitreya, forming a triad that beautifully illustrates the interconnectedness of the past, present, and future. This representation isn't just about tradition. It's a powerful reminder that our journeys are part of a much larger story. The vastness of this cosmology can be a bit overwhelming, but it also feels reassuring. It paints a picture of a universe brimming with potential. Speaking of potential, let's chat about what a Buddha is in a broader context. While they might be viewed as infinite in a cosmic sense, their physical manifestations are quite rare. This notion resonates with me deeply. It encourages me to reflect on the nature of existence and my place within it. According to Buddhist cosmology, our world is just one of many, each overseen by a Buddha. The idea of rebirth into these Buddha fields ignites a spark of hope in many practitioners. Imagine having a chance to start anew in a realm designed for spiritual growth. It's an inspiring thought that underscores the boundless opportunities for enlightenment. Among the other notable Buddhas in this expansive cosmology are Amitabha and Bhaishajaguru. Amitabha, or Amida as he's known in Japan, plays a central role in Pure Land Buddhism, presiding over a paradise called Sukhavati, meaning blissful land. I often think about how comforting this paradise must be for those striving for enlightenment. In Sukhavati, practitioners have the opportunity to cultivate their spiritual practice with relative ease, a far cry from the challenges we face in our everyday lives. It's a beacon of hope for many, an aspiration that propels them forward. Conversely, we have Bhaishajaguru, the medicine Buddha, who is particularly significant for those in the healing professions. I find his representation to be quite striking. A blue figure radiating light that symbolizes healing and compassion. There's something about that imagery that feels incredibly powerful. Bhaishajaguru's essence serves as a reminder that health, longevity, and prosperity are intertwined, and his teachings encourage practitioners to embody these qualities in their lives. As I ponder over these Buddhas, it's easy to see how the distinctions between Buddhas, bodhisattvas, gods, and goddesses can sometimes get muddled. Take Tara, for instance. In Tibetan Buddhism, she's revered in various ways, sometimes as a Buddha, and at other times as a goddess or a bodhisattva. This fluidity mirrors the multifaceted nature of spiritual practice and reminds us that enlightenment can manifest in countless forms. It's all about perspective and how we choose to engage with these teachings. Then there's Prajna Paramita, often personified as the goddess of wisdom. Being called the mother of Buddhas speaks volumes about her nurturing presence, which helps cultivate the wisdom needed to achieve enlightenment. It's comforting to know that there are figures like her that guide us along our spiritual paths, embodying the qualities we aspire to develop ourselves. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the grandeur of Buddhist cosmology. The idea that the paradises of Amitabha and Bhaishajaguru are trillions of Buddha fields away is mind-blowing. It's an invitation to expand our perspectives on existence and recognize that each of these Buddha fields offers unique environments where wisdom and compassion can flourish. As practitioners, we're encouraged to strive for a better existence, to understand that we have the potential to access these realms and experiences. This vast cosmology isn't just theoretical. It invites me to reflect on my own life. How do I connect with these teachings? What role do I see myself playing in this lineage of awakened beings? The legends of the Buddhas remind me of the potential for enlightenment within all of us. Just like Siddhartha, who traversed the hardships of life to attain awakening, I too am navigating my own path through the complexities of existence, driven by a desire for understanding and compassion. What strikes me most is the cyclical nature of existence that these stories embody. There are moments of growth and times of decline, periods of clarity mingled with confusion. The teachings of these Buddhas provide guidance through it all, showcasing that enlightenment isn't merely a destination. It's a journey filled with continuous learning, unlearning, and evolving. As I engage with these teachings, I remind myself that they aren't just historical accounts, but vibrant traditions that inspire countless practitioners today. The relevance of these teachings lies in their ability to address the core questions of our existence. What does it mean to live a meaningful life? How can we cultivate compassion and understanding in a world that often seems rife with suffering? These are questions that resonate with many of us, guiding our thoughts and actions as we navigate our personal journeys. The tales of the Buddhas serve as a beacon of guidance, illuminating the path ahead while simultaneously encouraging us to delve deep within ourselves. Each of us holds the potential for enlightenment, echoing the wisdom of those who have traversed this path before us. The light that Dipamkara brought into the world at his birth still shines brightly today, beckoning us to awaken to our own potential and recognize our interconnectedness with all beings. As I continue to explore my spiritual journey, I feel it's crucial to remain open to the teachings and the myriad forms of wisdom that exist across the cosmos. Whether I find refuge in the promise of Sukhavati, the healing light of Bhaishajaguru, or the compassionate guidance of figures like Tara, each path offers unique insights into the nature of existence. Embracing these teachings enriches my understanding of myself and others, ultimately drawing me closer to the enlightenment I seek. In wrapping up my thoughts, the stories of the Buddhas, past, present, and future, provide a rich reservoir of wisdom that I can draw from as I navigate my own life. They remind me that enlightenment isn't a solitary event, but part of a larger continuum of existence, filled with boundless opportunities for growth and understanding. By connecting with these teachings, I not only honor the legacy of those who walked this path before me, but also empower myself to embark on my own journey of awakening. The infinite nature of Buddha serves as a radiant beacon of hope, inspiring me to explore the depths of my potential and shine my own light in the world.